Hey, hi everyone. In this particular video, we are going to learn about the exist and type operator for the queries in MongoDB. Now, what are these operators? These operators help you to filter the documents. Based on what? Based on the structure and the data type instead of any exact value. So earlier what we were doing, we were filtering out those documents with the help of the values present inside of it. But this time we are going to use the data type and the structure of the document to filter out the documents, right? Okay, so let's start with the exist operator first, right? So what it does, it checks that whether a particular field exists or not in a document. A particular field exists or not in a document. Now, how this works? Okay, let me explain you with the help of example. Let's come to this user database, sorry, collection. So you can check. We are having three different documents, right? The first one is having the name and the age. The second one is only having name, and the third one is only having means it is having the name, age, and city all, right? So what is the difference here? That in all three documents there are some fields which are missing, right? In the first, the city is missing, in the second the age and the city is missing, and the third is having all three, right? So let's make the filtering out of the document with the help of these fields, right? Okay, so let's just go here and clear it out. And first of all, since we are going to start with the exist, so what you need to do, db.users.find, which is your db, and then users is your collection name, then the find is a method, and then put the field which you want to check. I want to check for the age, that I want to get those particular document where the age field exists. Age field exists, right? So how we write it? Okay, let's do it. So let's go to the MongoDB shell and write the query for it. So db.users.find, db.users.find, like this, put a bracket. After putting the bracket, put the curly bracket like this, and for which field? Age field, age, like this, and then again put a curly bracket, and now write the query for the existence. So $exist, which is your operator, $exist, and put the s in the end, right? This is important. And after that, true, in case that you want this particular field there in the document, put it true, right? After that, let's just close it and press enter, and you can check I got two different documents and both are having this age, right? Age field existing. Now let's do it for the case of false, that I don't want the document where the age field is present. So press enter and you can check I got only one here, the name is Raj. And now the next operator, our type operator, right? So there are multiple data types present in MongoDB that we use. The few of them are the double, string, object, array, boolean, which is written as bool also, and date, null, int, and long. Wrong, right? It is denoted for the integer 64, which is 64-bit integer, right? So these are all these different data types that we use in the MongoDB. Now, in case of type operator, we use these operator as a case to check that which particular document field is having these data type, right? So let's go here and okay, let me take you first to the collection. So this is the collection, you can check, right? So I'm having this first one, that where the name is string, right, which is having a value Piyush, right? It is in the string form. And the second one is the score, which is integer. The second one, here the score is 88.5, which is a float value, right? Here in the third one, the tag is a array, right? Array data type. The meta is a object data type, right? The active is a boolean data type. So I have written multiple documents with all different data types. Now we are going to query them. So for querying this, we need to come to here. Let's clear it out, and let's take the one example that I want to find the document where the score is stored in the form of an integer. Either it is int or it is double, right? So for that purpose, what you need to do is that db dot what our collection name is, students, right? So students dot find, put a bracket like this. After putting the bracket, put the curly bracket, and since I want to check for the score, right, for the score, so write the field name, write this score like this, After that, put a curly bracket like this, and inside of it I'll write dollar type. I'm going to use a type operator, right? So for this score field, I want the type to be either a int or double, right? Like this. Now let's just close it, right? Press enter and you can check. I got two data, document where the score is either int, which is this, or a double, which is this, right? So this is how it works. Now let's take another example where I want to find a document where the meta is an object. Meta, meta. You can check here. This is the meta, right? So there's a field where the which name is meta and it is having an object. So what we need to do for that? Let's write it. The query for it, which is db.students.find, and here inside of it I'll write meta. Meta is the field which we are checking, right? After that, again you are going to write a query inside of it, so I put a curly bracket, dollar type, right, type operator, and then use object. We are not giving a condition of two different data type. That's why we are just writing it like this. We are not putting any square bracket here, right? And after that, like after putting this object, just close it and like this, press enter and you can check. I got this particular document where the meta is having an object which is this, right? So this is how your type operator also works. So I hope you understood the concept that how exist and type operator work in MongoDB and how much important it is, right? So this is all about today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.